Kama kuna kitu ya maana katika doa, wacheni niwaambie ni tuatua. Ngari ni tuatua. Kitchen ni tuatua. Everywhere. And if you're here, and I'm speaking this with a lot of humility, with a lot of humility, a lot of humility. If you're here and you are a man, and you have a problem with erection, you have a problem with kumwaga haraka, you have a problem of you're not able to maintain your erection for a long time, au we ni mtu wa 1 minute stand, 2 minute stand, au unakaa sana before you meet with your wife, kindly you need to see me. We have medical doctors who treat that. If you have any masturbation side effects, probably ulifanya hivyo kiwa secondary, primary, we don't condemn you, because you did that out of curiosity and you didn't have knowledge. And masturbation has dire side effects. If you are suffering from any masturbation side effect, because one of the things that masturbation does, it destroys the muscle of the penis and it makes the penis shrink. So the penis senses, no, this is not the vagina. So it protects itself by hardening. That's why any person who masturbates, if you look at your penis, inakuwa ni kama inaenda ikikuwa shrink. That is the masturbation. You never knew that it would come to that level. But right now you can tell your organs are not normal. Another thing that it does, it destroys the blood vessels. Remember, the penis has no bone. So it has to fill up blood for you to get an erection. So what happens? The penis may shrink, so the veins have to meander so that it can fit inside this small penis. Instead of the way it runs, you know, straight, it is straight, not really straight, but unaona it is going towards the tip of the penis. So unasikia kwa mind umeamusha, but the next minute ukienda kuingia umeenda chini. Things we call venous leakage. If you have that, we are ready to help. Please, men, don't suffer. You have to accept that you have a challenge and then get help. Don't punish your wife with the sex. No, 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 no. We don't want that. No, 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 no. I'm speaking this with a lot of humility. If you know what men go through, let me tell you the truth, women. Wajua sisi ni kupanua tu, mtu waingie. For a man to get an erection, it is not easy as you think. My people are destroyed, not because the devil is powerful, but because we lack accurate, precise knowledge. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Hamtaki kumsifu? Asifiwe. Number 3, it destroys masturbation is the nerves, the nerves, the sensitivity of a man. You have a condition we call hypersensitivity. Immediately you get into the vagina, into the joy well, unamwaga immediately. Why? The temperature that your penis is used to cannot be compared with the temperature of the vagina. Remember, the temperature of the vagina is constant, but this one, you have to generate it. I tell you what men go through psychological torture. It's enough. We need to get a solution. The worst is women. Unaona hizi dildos mnauziwa online. Women, wachani niwaambie. Let me tell you the truth. The minute you get used to a vibrator and your hands, because your hands have bones. Remember, when we did biology, we were being told that we have 14 phalanges. And then here we have metacarpal. You remember? So your hands have bones. So when you use your hands to touch the clitoris and to touch the vagina, you start with your nyama, but as you continue, you want to put more pressure. So utaput pressure na nini? Na phalanges. So even the clitoris senses no. So it also hardens. And it is the worst because the sensitivity of a woman's vagina is 2 to 3 inch. You can't get satisfied. We are living in a perverse world just because of pleasure. And I'm speaking this because there is a way out. Tell somebody there is a way out. Don't do masturbation. Alafu tusalimie na hiyo mikono. Then you lift those hands according to 1 Timothy that the lifting holy hands. Are they holy? There's a lot of defilement in the church because we have not taken God's word seriously. We do what the feelings, the flesh tells you. What are the things you are watching? How can you watch pornography? Pornography. Porn. Do you know what is porn? The word porn in Latin word means prostitute, harlot. Graphic means documentation. So when you're watching pornography, you're watching prostitute documentation. Let me ask you, brethren, is there any pornography between a husband and a wife? Mushawa ipata ya Munene na Susan with all this tuatua thing everywhere? No. It is between people who have just met for transactional sex and commercial sex. So what are these people going to teach me who is godly about sex? No. I say no. And every pornographic material has a spirit in it, the spirit of lust. Very well stipulated in the book of 1 John 2 verse 15. The lust of the flesh. And from there it distorts your mindset. And you want your wife to behave like the woman you saw on the video. And that video took 2 weeks to be prepared. With a lot of, camera tricks. And you want your wife to perform that in 5 minutes. My dear one, are you serious? You've been conned and you are being formed to the pattern of the world. And so I told my children, now they are big people. I told them when they were 5 years, never watch something called pornography. It means this. This is what happens in that. They had a mental picture of what it is. I taught them about homosexuality when they were 4 years, 5 years. I taught them what is sex and when it's supposed to be done. And I told them they are a product of sex between me and the father at 4 years, 5 years. And that's why when the Twatwa clip came, sasa watoto wa huyu mama wanasikianga aje. My children were very mad with the social media. They're telling me, Mom, can you call a press conference? We tell them, huku kwetu sex ni salamu in the morning, good morning. Hakuna kitu hatujawahi sikia. Those are my children. Now they are big. Every time we would go to visit them, they have already identified boys who are homos, those who are in masturbation, those who are in pornography. Washaongea na wao, wanawambia mama akikuja visiting day na dad, nataka waongee na wewe na wakuombee hiyo roho iondoke. So mimi naenda visiting day, niko na queue ya watoto hapa. Na ni wao wametafuta hao watu. And I told them, what you are doing, you are planting for your children's children. Are you aware that anytime you come to an environment, if I come to stay with you in your house and I'm watching pornography, the spirit of lust will begin to rule and dominate your household. Because life is spiritual. Nyote mtaanza kumasturbate, mnashindwa ni nini? Kumbe ni huyu mama anawatch kwa video. And so when you come under my roof, we have rules with pastor. We tell you in this house, there are things we don't watch. Because we don't want you to open a portal of lust. And this is the house of the servant of God. Until my children are to a level whereby if a house girl does that, they sense it and they tell her, they question, Auntie, kwani kuna vitu na watch huku kuna wifi? Dada alikwambia kuna vitu hatuwachangi huku wakiwa na mama. Juu nilienda kwa simu yako nikapata ni kama kuna vitu zinakaa mapono. Unakuta mtoto ameshughulikia msichana. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is what? Oh yes. What are you watching? Ati hapana huwa tunaochi kapono ili tupate mayo. Who told you that? Mayo ya nini?